What's up guys, my name's Doug. I own a cookie company called Taylor Chip and we just turned $4,500 into $70,000. Subscribe if you'd like to do the same thing. But really, I'm going to be going over exactly how you can do the exact same thing using Facebook ads and minimal if no targeting. That means if you've never run an ad before in your life, this is literally the simplest way to get your business off the ground, and if you do it correctly, you can have insane returns on your ad spend. I'm talking about returns that nobody is talking about, nobody seems to be getting, or at least talking about it, maybe because it's a huge secret. And so today I'm gonna let you in on that secret, but first make sure you're subscribed and make sure right now you hit the like button, and then at the end of the video you comment and let me know what you thought you could use and if you would like me to go into more detail with it. For now, that's it, let's get started. All right guys, so right now I'm gonna run through an ad, what it looks like to create one, and how you can create yours as well. Obviously this is not the copy and this is not the creative that you're gonna have to come up with, but once you have that, I'm gonna show you how you can easily do this. So you're gonna start out, you're gonna want to create an ad. So you press this green create button, and then you're gonna wanna hit the engagement button. You're gonna press engage, post engagement, so you're keeping everything the same there. You press continue. You can name the campaign if you want. I'm gonna call it, test for me. Test. That's just what I'm gonna call it, test. And then campaign budget optimization. You can leave that off. Campaign budget optimization is just, let's say you have 5 ads in a campaign, and you want Facebook to spend the money based off of what they think the best ad will be and where the best use of that ad spend will be. And so you turn budget optimization on because it allocates the budget to whatever ad is supposedly performing the best. I find it doesn't work the best most of the time. So for this example, we're only running 1 ad to begin with anyway, so I'm just gonna leave it off. I'm gonna press next. Ad set, new ad set, you can call this local video post. I'll just do local video for now. Daily budget, I'm gonna set it to $20 daily. You can do a little bit more, you can do a little bit less. I like to keep it at pretty cheap until I know it's gonna work really good. And with this, you're looking for engagements at like 1/100th of a penny, or all the way up to 9/100th of a penny. But you don't want the engagements to go over that for the most part. You can go into the single cent if you want to, but usually if you have a good engagement ad, it's gonna be about that much, 1/100th of a penny or so. So this is where you do all of your exclusions. So you have your audience, you exclude whoever you would like to. For me, I'm not excluding anyone because I'm just starting. So I don't know who I should include, who I should exclude. I'm just gonna leave this all broad. All right, now you come to your location. So on your location, wherever you're from, your town or whatever, you want to include that. So for me, it's Lancaster, Pennsylvania, United States. And then once you have that, it'll click, you can click your miles. So you see right here, it has plus 25 miles. You're gonna wanna go to like 40. Is it really safe? 45, people will travel. It'll be fun. A lot of people think it's fun, so you can even go past 40 if you'd like. Totally depends on how unique your offering is, etc., etc. It might be a 5-mile radius thing, it might be a 15 or 20-mile radius thing for you. That's a decision you would have to make. And then here you can do your age. I'm gonna leave it because we sell cookies, so everybody likes cookies. So I'm just gonna leave it completely broad. All genders love cookies as well. And then demographics and interests, etc. Not putting anything there. All languages, cookies are bilingual. And then you're gonna go to, I'm gonna do manual placements for this, but you can do automatic as well. The biggest difference is, especially if you're trying to use this to build an audience, you want to keep everything on the Facebook platform, because that way Facebook knows what audience you're trying to build. So for instance, in-stream is good, search is good, but it's a video, so you probably don't, search might not be the best. I'm gonna turn that off. In article, engage with people reading content from publishers. You want to turn that off because now you're going off Facebook platform, I believe. And then apps and sites. Apps and sites, I'm going to turn off as well, because the whole goal of this video is, of course, to drive sales, but then you also want to use the people that engaged to remarket them on Facebook. So we want to make sure that we're getting that engagement strictly on Facebook. All right, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going next after that, and this is where you create your ad. You select your page you want to do. Make sure you have your Instagram and Instagram connected to your business manager, and there's plenty of tutorials online on how to connect all that stuff. You just got to Google how to get business managers set up for Facebook, for my Facebook page and Instagram, or something like that. One thing that you can do is you can try posting videos or different versions of your videos online organically first, and then whichever version of that video does the best, you can then use that to run the ad. So that's where you do all this here. That's pretty self-explanatory. You don't even have to have your tracking, as horrible as that is. If you don't feel confident enough to set up your tracking and everything, you really don't have to have it, because this is all platform based. It is good to have. You should do it. Set up pixels through Facebook. You gotta do it on server side now since iOS 14, so you have to kind of know a little bit about servers and API and stuff like that. But Upwork is a great place for somebody to get that set up for you if you don't want to just start running it. And then once you have all of that together, you can then publish it, and it'll publish, and that's how you actually create it. Obviously, make sure your Facebook business is set up right. There's plenty of tutorials on how to do that. FacebookBlueprint.com is a great one. It's their place where they go through everything and teach you how to do everything. But that's really no secret. So now we're going to hop over to my ads, and I'm gonna show you exactly what the video that I'm currently running that has made us $70,000 on $4,500 of ad spend looks like. I'm gonna show you the copy, and I'm gonna show you the video. This is exactly what our ad looks like that has generated a hugely positive ROI. It's hugely positive. It's been very good. We've basically, for the last 2 years, we've only grown locally organically because we just love the word of mouth. We love having those customers that are already warm to us come, and we've been growing at a steady rate doing that. We just kind of decided not too long ago, it was by accident, we accidentally ran a local ad and it worked so well, so we decided not too long ago, we're like, hey, let's do this, let's just try one, let's see what we got. So we got a quick video edit of our grand opening event that we had, and it's been working super good. And the copy, as you can see here, I'll just go over it. It says, the best cookies are made in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, with a little heart because it's warm. We love Lancaster. Highly rated by Dave Portnoy of Barstool Sports. This husband and wife cookie team creates the best cookies that are nationally known and beloved by all who try. Once you try, you'll agree. If it's not a tailored chip, it's just a cookie. So right there, it's shorter, to the point. It lets people know that, hey, these are real, because Dave Portnoy is a pretty strict reviewer. And so for us, we were very highly rated by him. I think we have the highest rating of any mail order cookie that he's gotten, and he didn't even warm them up. So that's a huge deal for how strict he is. We're in the 8s there. So Once you try, you'll agree, if it's not a Taylor chip, it's just a cookie. And that's in quotation marks because actually a customer said it, not us. And so we love using that because we think it's true. And then you have this 3-minute video. So we're gonna put this 3-minute video link to this exact ad in the description for you guys to watch on your own, see what we're doing. This ad, remember as you're watching it, pay attention to the story, pay attention to the ad, because this is the ad that has given us $70,000 after only spending $4,500. Don't get overwhelmed by not thinking that it's not good enough. Make sure you just actually go do it. And that's gonna change a lot. You gotta know where you are, and you also just gotta know that it's not important. The quality is not important. The story is what matters. Making something that's authentic. All right, guys, so as we've learned, one of the biggest keys to running a good ad is making sure you have your story together. Each business has its own foundations of how it started. You know, you may not think it's exciting, but you can definitely make it exciting. You can make it connect to people, because even if you have a restaurant, if you have a HVAC company, whatever it is, people will connect with that. People want to do work for themselves. People like the feeling of independence or the feeling of supporting your family. Maybe you got laid off from your job, you know. It's all however you can spin it in an honest, sincere way that plenty of people are going to connect to. So if you can do that well, this strategy is going to work so good for you, and it's by far the best way to get started on Facebook ads. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you felt like this brought you some value, and let us know in the comments if you would like me to do this more and do more things like this on how we run our business, because we'd love to.